I'm Captain America, welcome to the ModShop. Today we're going to do a film review of Infinity War, and we're going to do a cosplay reveal, which I'm doing right now, but then I'll get into that later. And then we're going to talk about upcoming videos. Okay, let's go! Me and Lauren, we went and saw Infinity War with my buddy Sam and my brother and his girlfriend. So I didn't plan on doing a review, but why the hell not? I haven't done a video in ages. Let's just talk about the movie itself. I went and saw it yesterday from when I'm filming now. Hopefully I'll get this video uploaded the same day as filming, but who knows. Anyway, so yeah, saw it yesterday, first session, absolutely destroyed me. Mentally, emotionally, physically. I'm trying to keep this non-spoilery for obvious reasons. If you haven't gone to see the movie yet, do so. It's seamless. The transitions between the characters, like the groups that everyone ends up in, it's just amazing how well the flow works. Because, you know, think about Phantom Menace, Star Wars Phantom Menace, that bloody last battle where there's 3-4 different things going on at the same time, and it's just like all you want to see is Darth Maul get killed. Not the case here. Very well done with the way that it transitions between group to group. There were one or two plot points where I was like, really? Because they seemed a little too convenient for me. And obviously I'm not going to say which ones because I don't want to talk about spoilers, but I might do another review that includes spoilers at some point. I got this mad bucket. I thought that was kind of cool. Just wanted to share that with you. Anyway, so there are one or two plot points where I was like, that's too convenient. Could have set that up in a much better way, but didn't. But it doesn't detract from the film at all. A lot of characters. That's well known. But seriously, there are a lot of characters. There's always something going on in this movie. Like, you know, let's talk about Avengers 1, where it's like, there's that like little low point after Coulson gets killed. If you haven't seen Avengers 1, that's your fault. And after that, it's sort of just like mellow. Everyone's just like, oh, by the way, this is new popcorn. I got more popcorn from the shop. Don't think I'm gross. But yeah, not the case with this one. There's always something happening, even when you don't think there is. Then bam, just something happens. Good Easter eggs, good amount of Easter eggs. I only noticed like a few straight up, but thinking back, going, that's good. That's good. I probably will be seeing it again. Definitely. CGI was beautiful. Blended very well in with practical stuff. Costumes look amazing. Like Iron Spider, Bleeding Edge Iron Man suit. Just really well done. Because you can tell it's mostly CGI with the way it like reflects light and stuff. But other than that, it's just amazing. The score brought back Alan Silvestri from Captain America First Avenger and Avengers. I love his score. It was great. It was really good to hear the original Avengers theme put back in. Moving on. Dialogue. I'm pretty sure James Gunn wrote the script. It was amazing. Yeah, it was, I mean, it was just, seriously guys, it was such a great film. It's intense. Thanos has a presence when he's on screen that gives you anxiety. Like, in the first few minutes of the film, you're just like, wow. And then there are bits where you're emotionally drawn to him, you can sympathize with his motives, and then there are other bits where it's just like, I don't want to live on this planet anymore because if that were real, I would die. But, you know, oh, his CGI is amazing, by the way. It's good to see a villain that you can actually see. I mean, Steppenwolf. Good banter. With the reunion of Thor and Hulk with the rest of the Avengers, it's not stupid. You'd think they would have to go into some exposition, but no. They're just like, this is what's happening from the get-go. This is the threat. We need to deal with this. Nothing else matters. Yeah, that's all I can talk about without going into spoilers. But let me just end it with Great movie, 10 out of 10 definitely. So that's been my movie review, as basic as I can do it. I mean, I want to talk about so much more because it was the most emotional I've ever been in a movie. It's a movie. My kids will never know this pain. Yeah, so I want to talk about so much more, I really do, but I can't. I can't talk about anything else. I really don't want to spoil the movie for anyone else. So we're going to move on. Right, so I've got 2 custom collectible thingies, mods happening soon. I'm going to do a Titan Hero Series Star-Lord and then a little 6-inch Iron Man, because the Iron Man that I ordered, that I teased in my last video, that didn't come in the mail. So that's what I'm going to do as a substitute. Time to reveal. So it's a Civil War Captain America cosplay. Practicality reasons, it's not fully authentic. You know, there aren't panels and, you know, different layers on the blue part, but me and my dad did it. I tried to get it as close as possible, being practical at the same time. With that being said, I'm actually really proud of them. I'll tell you what I used. Okay. Okay, so this is my helmet that I made completely from scratch. Super proud of this. So the process was, my dad and we made a mold of my head using plaster of Paris from Bunnings. Then from there, I was able to put tape on that, like just painter's tape, draw on a pattern, take that off, cut it up, put it onto the textured yoga mat, which is the entire underside. Then put that together. Then from there I used poster board. That's the poster board. That's craft foam. That's craft foam too. From there went back to the head mold, made more patterns for the different panels, and just put them on. Then I used, for the details, I used craft foam, as you can see. Hang on, just let it focus, there it is. So I've got craft foam on top of that. So the details aren't exactly authentic either, but they're close enough for my liking. And they are pretty damn close. So yeah. Then got more craft foam up there. 2 layers of craft foam for the A, and then poster board is holding the structure of the nose area intact. And then I just used some pleather for the sides, and I found a canvas bag here at my house already that had brown straps. So cut those into halves and use them like that. Just put them on, and then craft foam chin strap, which the paint's faded a little bit, but you know, whatever. So let's put this on. So that's part of my cosplay. What else I used for the cosplay? I bought a blue sort of like fisherman's jacket thing off eBay. It was an extra large, so when I saw it I was like, I've got all this material that I can use and then cut off excess and blah blah blah. It's an extra large for women. It's a female jacket. I know this because my sister-in-law has the exact same one. Anyway, still a really good fit. So, what we did was cut the jacket there. I'm just gonna put it on. Right, so this is the top half of my cosplay. Just a bit of a breakdown for you. Already went through the helmet. Let's go through the rest of it. Okay, so I used work boots for the boots. Blue like work pants, like tradie pants that I weathered. I got a tool belt from Bunnings that was like $14 or something. It's the tough built belt. That's the bottom half. So gloves, motorcycle gloves that I cut the tips off and painted. The harness, nothing too difficult. I used the same pleather that I used for the straps and the same sort of whatever you'd call that material as this bit as well. That's just craft foam. That's actually some metal that my dad cut out for me for the buckle. And I actually just used marker to fill that in for the detail. Okay, so under this I've got foam inserts that I did myself and sewed onto a shirt. That's just to make it a little more Captain America-y. Okay, so here, before I weathered, so this is the jacket. It's just a sort of custom jacket. The sleeves and top are the original thing, but cut there. So you can see the lines. The way I did that, I got craft foam, put it on the underside and glued it down, and then I glued the edges around it too, and then just put it onto the red and the white. From there, as you saw before, that's Velcro, so I can put it on and off easily. Craft foam star, which has Velcro as well. A lot of foam. It actually is a really simple cosplay. It did take a lot of effort from me and my dad, and it came out really awesome. I didn't put the red on the sleeves just because A, ran out of time, B, wasn't necessary enough for me to really worry about it. So like I said, this is the top half of the cosplay, and it came out really well. I'm super happy with it, and it's actually even better because when I went to the movies, I was the only one dressed up. So obviously this was good enough because I got a free movie ticket out of it. After the movie, one of the guys from Points, the guy was like, "You're in full costume." I was like, "Yes, I am." And he goes, "Can we get a photo to put on Facebook?" I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Do you want a free movie ticket?" I was like, "Yes." So I got a free movie ticket. What did you do today? That's about it for this video. What have I done? I've done the review, upcoming videos, cosplay reveal. Yeah, man. Right. Okay, if you like the cosplay, give me your thoughts. If you like the review, give me your thoughts. If you have seen the movie, give me your thoughts. I want to know what you guys thought about the movie, what you guys want to see for the next movie, what you thought about the end credit scene. There is one of those, so if you haven't seen it yet, please stick around. There is one, and it's at the very end. Right. Cool. Avengers Infinity War. Cinemas. Go check it out. It's great. Yeah.